In this video, I'm going to show you how to publish and embed a Google slide or a Google Doc into your site. So I've got a couple of examples here on my Google site here, and I've got a link to a Google slideshow. So if I click on this link, it will open up in a new window to take me to a particular Google slideshow that I've created and I want my website users to be able to access. The other way you can do it is what I've done here, which is actually embedding the entire slideshow into your website, and then your website viewers or users can just toggle over in the actual site and look at your slides that way. So I'm going to show you how to embed a slide using both methods. Open the slides that I need to work with, which are these ones here. And you can see this particular slideshow is the different images that I found during the last lesson and the references. So if you can use this slideshow, if not, just use any slideshow and embed that slideshow into your site. So I'm going to show you how to first grab at just the link. So like we saw in our example where I was just able to see the link and then click on that link to access the site. So, or the slides. So the way I do that is I have to publish this particular slideshow to the internet so that it kind of sits somewhere online and then I can get a link for it. So the way I do that is I go File, Publish to Web, which is this option here. And then I have the option of link or embed. So we're going to go with link first. So I make sure that I've selected the link tab. And then I select the criteria for the link. So how often do I want the slides to change? Do I want to start the slideshow immediately? And do I want it to restart? So I'm just going to tick one of the boxes for the moment and just pick some criteria. I'm then going to hit publish. And Google Drive will ask me, are you sure you want to publish this? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. So I press OK. So now you see Google Slides has generated a published link for me. And I can share this using different social sites or email, or I can copy it. So you can see it's already highlighted for me. So I'm just going to press Control C to copy that link. Now I'm going to go back into my website. And I want to insert or embed that link into the website, okay? So you can see the two in the example there. Now, in order to embed this link, I'm going to click on the white space because that's where I want to place it. I'm going to go over here to the embed, and then I'm going to use this first option, by URL or link. So URL is another word for link. And I'm going to paste that URL in there. You can see it gives me a little bit of a preview of what that link will look like on my site. And now I'm going to hit insert. And you'll see that it's now pasted that as a link. And you can see it's now going to open in a new tab to this particular link. So that's how you do the link. Create a link and input that into your site. So I'm going to get you to pause the video and have a go at doing that now for your chosen slideshow and embedding that as a link into the site. Okay, now that you've done that, now we're going to embed an interactive slideshow like this one so that your users can toggle over during, like, on the website and, you know, be able to interact with your slide that way. So I'm going to go back to my slideshow. And this time I'm going to click this embed option. Okay. And again, I'm given some criteria to choose for how I want to set up this particular viewer for my slideshow to be embedded. So the first thing I'm going to choose is the slides. So at the moment, it's by default set to medium. And usually the default setting is the one that's probably the most accurate for your particular slideshow. So I'm going to actually leave it at medium. If I did want to change it, if I wanted just a small version of it or a large version of it, I just use the drop down arrow and select the size that I want to use. So I'm going to go with medium. Over here, it asks me how often do I want the slides to advance. So do I want them to automatically move every 3 seconds, or I have the other options of every second, every 2 seconds, every 5 seconds, every 15, every 10. I might leave it at every 15 actually, because I want each slide to stay on the screen for a little bit longer. And then I have the option of, do I start the slideshow as soon as the website loads? And I'm going to say yes. And do I restart the slideshow after the light slide? And I'm going to say yes. Okay, so you can see now I have this thing called an embed code. So this is this code here. So this is computer code, and it's basically the code that builds up all websites. So this is called an iframe computer HTML code. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this embed iframe code and I'm going to put it into the website. So now that that's ready, I'm going to copy that. I'm going to copy that. So highlight and copy, and back into my website, I'm going to insert that code. So again, I go into embed, but this time I'm going to use the embed code option. So not the URL, but the embed code. And you can see it asks for a HTML code or an iframe HTML code. And that's what we're going to put in there by pressing Control V. And you can see there it is there. I hit next. It will give me a preview of what it's going to look like. And I'm going to hit insert. And you can see now I have like an image in the site. And I can, like with all my images or videos, I can expand the size until I get the right size to get it all into the frame. So I'm happy with that. There it is there again. I'm going to hit publish now. And I'm going to publish. And if I view my site now, I'm just going to refresh it over here. You should be able to see, let's refresh the site. And there they are there. You can see the link and you can see the player that I can interact with and the link. So have a go now at doing that and embedding a slideshow into your Google site like I've done in mine.